Well, hello and welcome, everyone.
Your mic.
Mike. Hello.
There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Hello and welcome. We are Science and Amusement, but today we're doing Discovered Magic Podcast. We're doing our Concilium episode. We haven't done any in a while, so it's good to be back.
Mhm.
And this is kind of a free-for-all, but for the most part, we're going to talk about character interactions. And maybe we'll talk about the infamous Haunted Mansion shed and maybe something else. For now, you can watch our intro.
Can't put me finger on what lies in store. I feel what's to happen. All happened before.
Kid, I've flown from one side of this galaxy to the other. I've seen a lot of strange stuff.
I have the power to see into the future. Centuries into the future!
Remember, a Jedi can feel the Force flowing through him.
Ah, how shall I do it? Oh, I know. Smash it with a hammer!
The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Perhaps Madame Leota can establish contact. She has a remarkable head for materializing.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, I forgot what that looked like.
For how long it was.
A very rare bird in our jungle. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's good to be back though. It's good to be back. We've not, like you say, we've not done one of these in a while, so it's nice to sit back, relax, and sit at the metaphorical table,
Round table.
the round table, or the square table, whichever table you sat at, guys. It's fine. Join in.
I'm actually sitting at the round table.
Oh,
right
Lewis,
now.
you've gone above and beyond yet again. Look at that.
There it is.
It's kind of a medieval themed, so round table is more fitting.
Yeah, you should be knowing all about medieval stuff. You guys still eat the food.
Yeah. Still have a kingdom
From the
queen as
future.
well. Yeah.
She wait till May, the Marmite is coming over.
Oh yeah.
I don't think anybody wants. Well, that means Steve don't want it. All right. Well, welcome everyone. Anyone who is watching, looks like we have at least one person. So, dog making noise again.
Wow, wow.
Instead of Zach's cat, it's
It's a dog. Yeah.
Hey, my cat's been quiet these past couple of last time.
yeah.
It's
Sure has.
she is okay, guys. She still is. She's just very quiet.
Quiet.
Sleeps a lot more. She's getting older now, so she sleeps a lot more.
Oh. Yeah. So the first thing I wanted to kind of talk about, which is kind of the reason I brought these back up, is these so-called magic moments at the park, character interactions, and kind of a cool thing that characters do. Sometimes they are short, and sometimes you just see things happening off to the side. May not even involve you, but
Yeah, they're always fun to watch.
yeah.
Yeah.
This first ones I want to talk about, I found online, I think it was like last year, but it's Pirate Red, and there's this girl, younger girl with alopecia. I forgot her name, but she's interacted with Pirate Red a couple times over the years, and it's like always like the coolest thing. And Red's like excited to meet her every year and
stuff. Yeah.
Takes her around and does things. It's really cool to watch. So we'll play a couple clips, I guess, see how it goes.
Yeah. Hey Matt.
Hello, Matt.
You.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, I hope you're having a great Saturday as well.
Do you think her line is done? Do you want to check real quick? Maybe I think she's walking away.
What do you mean?
I think she walked.
You look so gorgeous. Look at all this extra treasure you got. You must have been making
love the
some
accent.
very nice deals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is a fancy, isn't it?
Show what it's on. Show her the cool jewel tricks it does.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it changes its skin. Or its feathers. I like that a lot. What treasures have got now?
She's got a tiny
She's
one.
got a baby one. Oh, what's better than one but two? That's what I always say. Oh, I like that. These are very nice. It looks like a sea creature too, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Almost like a little walrus, doesn't it?
An amethyst kind of.
So good to see. I love all of your outfits.
By the way, this is the Hayes family.
And the anchor over there. Oh, I love that. You have a song for me?
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy 1 year anniversary, Captain Red. Happy anniversary to you.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, my dear.
Aw.
It's my crew. I got my crew. You know, it's been the best year, but mostly... Yes, let's put this back.
It takes you around. Like this thing, like lasts.
They picked a good person to be Red.
Let's see. Now, you know, I got a pirate joke for you. Have I told you this one yet? Maybe you'll know the answer. Let's see. How much for that necklace there you think around her neck? What do you think? Me? Yes, I think it costs about a buccaneer. If the necklace. Oh, my necklace. We're just telling Bill.
Like
Although I'm getting nervous. What is it? Are you sure?
this is the same one I had
Wait, help me
interaction with. Too.
Help her look, baby. Help her. What is it? Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous.
And it's just like this is the first time they met, you know.
Wait, oh no.
Oh, is this the first one?
This is the first one.
Forever.
Arlie, this is so gorgeous. A heart.
This is like the next time.
Oh, the next time.
Look at you. She's grown so tall.
Is she really gonna do that?
Yeah, she's getting taller. She's getting taller chronologically progressing.
This is amazing though.
I don't know.
They're like, and the mom can sing. Like, awesome.
But I know something.
That's the beginning. But this is the whole.
Clearly.
All right, lovelies. So, I'm curious.
What?
So they get on this raft,
Because we need to keep an eye out.
and they're the only ones on it. And so they get special cast members to take them around
Oh,
by
wow.
themselves.
That's cool.
And then when I go into the island, they actually go around the whole thing on the raft.
Oh, wow.
Just twist it. Oh, yes, the treasure eyes. Now you just twist it till it gets clear.
This is like unheard of. No one ever does it.
Clear. Well, very quick.
Clear.
She sees a tree.
And my glasses fell. That's what I see too.
Oh, look, and the ship's coming in.
The dad in the beginning was like, talking about. He's like, I thought we were going to the island. I had no
That's
idea.
what I was wondering too. I think there might be treasure in the barrels. Tutu says yes. What do we think's in there? Gems. Gems.
Gems.
Pearls. Oh, I love that. You know, I love pearls. Look at you girls. This is how it's finished.
Oh,
Yes.
so
Now,
cool.
speaking of treasure,
What?
what is your favorite treasure? Our world. Yay!
Good job, baby.
That was perfect.
Beautiful.
Sing it. See, we got a mermaid aboard the ship. A siren.
Oh, yeah.
One more time for everyone, baby. I don't know when.
Oh, my God, I'm into it.
Hi, Daddy. Top of the afternoon to ya. You're going to set sail too. Who's the captain of this ship? This lad, he's got his hand up still. I'm the car with the captain hat.
Those new guys are always really funny.
You're in charge. Even standing like a captain.
Okay, well listen. She thought of one for you, lassie.
Okay, well,
The everything captain.
because you're good at everything.
Oh, babe.
Everything.
And you are everything. Baby. Yes. So what should we name him, Daddy? What should we name Daddy? Would it be something cute? Maybe he could take over that ship. We'll rename it the Gully Wumper. The Gully Wumper. I think we could rename it. Let's
I miss my Finks kill boats
Hey, no,
bad.
we're good.
Gully Wumper. Gully.
Yeah, I don't remember them.
Oh, they were so fun, Steve. They were so fun.
I'm pretty sure they were still around.
They
Kids anyway.
Courageous captains, huh?
Probably got rid of them in the 80s.
He
Yeah.
does have a bit like a tibbit. There we go. Very good. Tibbit. Look at the ducks. Wishing they all. And the babe.
Anyway, there's just several interactions
that's cool.
between them. So
Yeah.
you guys can find it on the Hayes Family channel. But yeah, I just think that's like the coolest thing I've seen.
Yeah, that's awesome. The fact that they get to like, and it's cool because that's kind of what you expect Disney characters to do to make, you know, those
Yeah, but usually,
experiences for.
yeah, but the goal
Obviously
on,
not to that extent, but
yeah, that's what I mean. The go on and be up above and spend like, you know, not just a minute, but like that must have been like at least a half an hour of time. Just
At least.
yeah, that is. I mean, obviously, I'm sure the whole Apisha thing plays into it, and she's really trying to make her happy, but that's cool, you know.
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
Do they have stuff like that at Disneyland Paris, Sam?
Not so much, no.
Yeah.
The French are bold.
all the character meet and greets now are lined ones. They
Oh,
never
right.
used to be. They did used to just have like free roaming characters.
Yeah.
But it got out of control because the Europeans don't understand the thing of queuing or decorum when waiting. And that's why there is a photo from one of our first trips to Disneyland Paris where you see Woody has picked up Emily because Emily was tiny. She was.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I have to find that one.
Yeah.
Me.
And she was getting crushed and pushed over by adults, and she was dinky. She was like 3-4 years
She
old.
looked really small.
Yeah. It was. She was 4, and she was getting pushed over by grown adults trying to get to meet the characters.
That's madness.
So Woody literally just scooped her up to stop her being squashed.
Yeah, I'm gonna show that picture here.
Yeah.
Let me share my screen.
Swipe it over.
Drag and drop.
Yeah, drag and drop.
Oh yeah, no, I forgot about the drag and drop.
drag and
thing.
drop.
Let's do it this
That's
way.
great. That's
Yeah. And that was in June because we'd gone over. I think that was mine and hers birthday because we're only like a month apart. So I think we went over like the end of June, beginning of July. And yeah, she was just being squashed with people pushing, trying to get to the characters. Whereas now they're all lined, all organised, all got like handlers or wranglers as we call them. But the actual first time I ever went to Disneyland Paris was for James's 6th birthday. And we had a meal booked at Inventions, which is now it's like the big buffet restaurant in the Disneyland hotel. So it was like the most expensive restaurant you can go in. It was a buffet. And we were there and we were getting the birthday cake delivered to him and everything else. And it was a character meal. And one of the characters was Chip and Dale. And now this buffet had this beautiful tiled floor. And basically they came around, done all the photos and the autograph things. And James has sat down on his chair. and they've basically grabbed the back of this huge wooden chair that was really heavy, spinned it round on the tiled floor, and they're pushing him up and down this tiled floor along the whole length of the
Gosh.
so like racing round on this wooden chair on a tiled floor. And I'm like, oh no, we're gonna get thrown out. But it was them doing it, so it wasn't me, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But that was literally one of the first bits of character interactions we had.
That's cool.
And
See, stuff like that you always remember. You always remember stuff like that.
I mean, he
definitely.
he even remembers it to this day. And he's almost 21 now.
Yeah,
Definitely once in a lifetime experience.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
What was the one where he met the princess and the prince?
Yeah.
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 Let me show that one. Let's see if this drag and drop thing works and see. No, it's not working on my site. So
you got to drag it to your desktop first.
Yeah, it's a different format. So anyway,
that might be.
Yeah, I'll just show.
Those WebP images. I don't know why they do it.
Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah. This was at the Christmas. This was our second trip over. All these really good interactions like happened really early on, and the beasts basically showed James how to stand like a prince. When he met a princess, this was how princes stand, and he was like 6 years old. Up until he was about 11, when he met a princess, that is how he stood. It didn't matter where we were, if he met a princess. And I know we did a few years later, we went out, I took him out to Disney World, and we were in Akershus for breakfast, and he got chosen to lead the princess parade.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow!
And he was escorting Cinderella.
Oh.
And that is how he walked around the whole parade, all around the restaurant.
That's great. That's great.
So yeah, when he was younger, any photo with a princess, that is what I've got of James. It's just like, oh well.
That's cool.
But I mean, it's really hard for boys to meet princesses, so it was really nice that we got to meet Belle with the prince, like the beast, and they actually interacted with like James as a boy at a princess meet. So we've had some really great interaction at Disneyland Paris. Not so much now. It's now harder to meet characters at Disneyland Paris. They are limited, very limited in what's there. And I'm ranting about Disneyland Paris characters.
I know, I've been watching.
Wait till I show the ones from when you guys with Chewie and Darth Vader and
the ones with Sharon and Vader, they were from one of our first. That was from your first trip. That was
where
from
I
Sharon's
really
first
when I was
trip to
being
Disneyland Paris.
serious because you got me serious when you meet Darth Vader. Yeah.
Okay, I have to go find that one. Oh, is it this one? Let's see.
With a little woolly hat on.
With what?
With a little woolly hat on.
Woolly.
Woolly.
Oh man.
Who's wearing a woolly hat?
Me.
Sharon.
Oh, Sharon's wearing a woolly hat. Okay, I have to go find that.
Oh dear.
I don't see that one.
It's one of the last ones she posted yesterday.
Oh, okay, one of the last ones.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, see? Serious.
Hey,
That was before he had a meet and greet. This was when what is the shop? Well, what was the shop is now the Darth Vader meet and greet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he literally just used to pop up randomly. There was no timings to it, nothing. It just used to appear out of nowhere for like 10 minutes.
So woolly hat means beanie.
Yeah.
It was beanie hat, yeah.
Or toboggan, depending on where you're from. Yes.
And obviously Sharon acted all serious and just That was the photo.
You didn't ask him which one of those buttons comes to pick up his parents?
We don't do serious when we meet Darth Vader anymore, do we?
Yeah.
No. We don't do serious anymore when we meet Darth Vader. No.
See, I think that's also a learning curve on like you get more like experience on how talking to the guests and things like the characters and things like that. Like, it was cool because the first time I went over in 2011, like I did not know how to approach. It was literally like picture, and then that was it. It was like I met Lilo and Stitch in Animal Kingdom, which was super cool. One of my favorite ones, I got to meet Donald and Daisy, like together in Hollywood Studios. And Daisy was like holding onto my arm and like she gave me a kiss in my ear, and then Donald got like really upset and like stormed off. Then me and Daisy kind of like walked away slightly, and I did not know what to do. I was like, what the fuck is happening? But my most recent trip, I was talking to like guys saw like I saw like the Great Goofini, so I'm talking to Goofy, I was talking to Doug, I talked to them all, and it was great. And it's just that experience that you get more and more like accustomed to it. So it's like you're not going to be as serious this time. It's like it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. But
it's weird because when we first started going, it was quite, I don't know, you felt quite conscious being in a queue for characters being an adult. Now we don't care.
Oh no,
I think
exactly
it's
that.
Very different meeting characters with kids.
Yeah, completely different
adults. You know,
we haven't been with the kids for I don't know. When was the last time we took the kids?
The Crispy trip, 2019.
Oh, was it that late ago?
Oh, wow.
Actually, it's still 6 years ago.
Yeah.
It was the 10-year. It was the 10-year anniversary if we first took them.
That was right. Yeah, because we recreated all the pictures.
Oh, neat. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
You guys still have that where you have the
yeah, we still got them.
That's neat.
Yeah.
I like that stuff.
Yeah, we still have them of hang on. But yeah, it's very different meeting characters with kids because obviously they focus on the kids, which they should.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
But
they
then when
if I'm meeting a character, they need to focus on me. God damn it!
Just like James there.
See, when I went in 2011, I was very like, even like as being like 16, I was like 12, 16. I was like, it was one of those things like where I was like, holy crap, this is like the best thing ever. And that solidified me as like being a Disney adult, like hands down. That's like my law of becoming who I am. But like, it was also kind of like daunting a little bit. It was like, is this normal? Am I supposed to be doing this?
Yeah.
Is it okay to talk to the characters? Is it okay to take a picture with them? And it was a little bit of like, holy crap, I'm meeting like some of my favorite Disney characters. But then at the same time, I was like, this feels weird, man. This feels
I
like
think
really
when
strange.
you're a little kid, you don't realize that or understand a little bit until you're older.
That's it. Yeah.
So then when you're older, of course you want to meet them.
Yeah,
we never went as kids. That's the problem. Sam and I never went as kids. We've only ever been as adults. We were like, I don't know, I was 40 and you were like nearly 40 the first time we went to Disney.
Yeah. I tell you what was really cool as well.
Sorry, I've got to do for a second. Last time he went to Disneyland Paris, which was 2019, we went on a mother and son trip, and we were queued up to meet Sandy Claus. So
nice.
Jack Skeleton as Father Christmas.
Yeah.
And go on, James, you tell it when you put him on the spot now.
His brain's not working. Look.
So what are you getting? You should be in front of a camera, James.
No. Well, I was in front of the camera like 3 years ago. He gave me like one of the staff members gave like a pixie dust card, wasn't it?
Yeah, he basically he asked you what you wanted for Christmas or something like that, wasn't it? And that going back, hang on, how long was 2019? 5-6 years?
6 years.
6 years now.
So you were 15, 16.
How old is he now?
he's like 21 in April, so about.
He's still 6, really.
He is still 6. Yeah. And basically, Jack Skellington asked him what he wanted for Christmas, and you said, was it the brains of your enemies or something like that?
I
or-
don't remember.
It was some really hard answer anyway. He says that about the brains of his enemies served up on a platter, or I don't think. Well,
That sounds like a very James thing to say.
and the handler laughed so hard she actually pixie dusted him with a voucher to go and get 6 key rings because she made him laugh.
That's awesome. That's
Oh,
awesome.
what kind of enemies do you
Great.
have at 15?
I know. The world, man.
Everyone.
Fighting the system.
UK secondary schools,
man.
there's a lot of enemies back
Oh,
there.
You're just saying about the fact of when you first went out to Disneyland Paris and Chip and Dale were running you up and down.
Oh yeah, I vividly remember that. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, how old? Like 6.
Yeah.
I can remember that, but nothing happened like 6 years ago. I can remember like 6 years ago. It's great.
Didn't we go somewhere else where we had a birthday cake and they tried to steal it? We went
I
somewhere
remember
with a
that.
birthday cake and a character was going to steal it, and James was like practically fighting them for the cake. He was like, no, it's my cake. Go away.
Is that one of Emily's birthdays?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was one of Emily's
Oh,
birthdays.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, so you still remember.
I still remember that one because that was fun, and also you still have the photo of that in the living room.
That's the view with your birthday cake with Pinocchio.
Yeah, but that was also that's the
was the
same
same
time.
trip,
It was the same
That was
time.
the same
It
time.
was the same meal.
I
Yeah.
think it was just before or after. I
Yeah.
think it was beforehand. They
Yeah.
just decided to take me up and down there.
Yeah.
But that was fun. I don't wish that happened again. I'm too old now. It's not that I'm too big. I'm just too fat and old.
Oh, shut up.
Oh Lord.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Hey, I think that was the first time we heard James talk.
Yeah.
So they're just going by in the background.
Yeah.
Normally he's just walking in the background.
Yeah.
It's nice for him to be quiet, actually, because normally he doesn't shut up.
Oh, you're getting gesturing behind
I
me.
know. I'm getting it next time I see him.
But yeah, I think as adults as well, like when meeting characters, you can get away with a bit more. There's a lot, depending on the character, you can get away with a lot of like innuendo and
Well,
and I
okay,
think
so
the
that kind of
character-
leads into my interaction with Fred, which I told you guys yesterday, but
But it's like I think the characters like that where they can kind of break away from the kids and
it's a bit of relief.
Yeah.
Like relief.
But,
But
Just like
something
with
about
Jason.
something about that little girl like being remembered by Red.
yeah.
I had it at Disney World with Jack Sparrow. Yeah, he actually
cool.
remembered me from like 2019.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's cool.
That's cool.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
He
And
called
I got
her over.
taken.
We were
Yeah.
walking past, and he pointed at her, and he went, "You!" like that. And she was like, I didn't even know he was there.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I've got a bit of a distinctive tattoo that's like,
And a
but,
bit of a theme for Jack's.
yeah.
For
and
Jack.
yeah, he pulled me over, and then he showed at the Disney World meet and greet. It's like there's a bit of they've got like a scene behind them,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Come here." And I went over and like,
don't huff and roll your eyes. You couldn't get over there freaking quick enough. Don't give them that. Don't try and play hard to get. You were like practically running. To get there.
I didn't know to stop and grabbed her and like walked over as fast as my little legs would carry me.
Take my arm in the process.
Yeah, and he took me like into this scene, and he went, "You see that jar of dirt up there?" I went, "Yeah, I see the jar of dirt." Yeah. He went, "That's the jar of dirt from the actual film."
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so-
awesome.
Wow.
Okay.
So, yeah,
That's awesome. I love that. I love little nods like that as well.
Yeah.
Especially when the characters know, like it's really cool. Like it's awesome.
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Aurora.
He needs to
Good
tell
to
his
see
red
you.
story now.
When I first met Red and I saw her and I was like, oh wow, she's cute, you know. And she was right around me when I said that, and she heard it. And so I didn't like pay attention to that. And then we met up just randomly, I ran across her a couple times, and she kept pointing at me. And so, like, before I left, I saw her on the staircase by Pirates. I went up to, well, it used to be the
gallery.
Yeah.
But now it's 21 Royal or whatever. And I was like, "Hey, you want to go out?" And she's like, "Sure, just meet me upstairs with bring the rum." I was like, "I can't get up there because it's 21 Royal." And it's chained off and all that because he's just like Jack's up there too sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just kind of funny. I wasn't expecting her to say that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's cool.
It was so cool being up there when I got to be with the band up there when that was the art gallery, and the band was playing and they were throwing out beads during Mardi Gras. And I got to go up there, and that interaction was cool. I won't forget that. Is they actually handed me beads. The band players handed me beads and says, he said, "Toss, don't throw. Toss the beads down below to everybody." So that was a lot of fun being up there in that balcony and tossing beads down below to everybody.
Yeah,
that'd be a great experience.
Want to say hello, Aurora?
Yeah, hello, Aurora.
Hello, Aurora.
Yeah.
How's it going? Nice to see you. To see you, nice.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into another video.
Sure.
This is the musical chairs that.
This is a lot of fun.
This in person quite a few times actually.
Yep. Me
it's
too.
a regular thing they do, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
I will
Larry got
watch
it
the
on
video.
live too when he was doing it live. That was a lot of fun to watch. This is in Coke Corner at Disneyland.
Just watching the piano guy, by the way, is awesome.
Yeah.
Weekly, bi-weekly game on.
Is that Noel? I think I can't tell if that's Noel or not.
Before we begin, we'll go over the very first rules. There are no rules. Do whatever you want. That's not.
This Mad Hatter is so
We
good.
just have one rule, but it will say it 3 times. Is that a good idea?
Tell me the rules then.
Okay, the rule is safety, safety, safety. What does that mean? Don't fall over. Safety. Okay. So now we'll go over the other rules. First, everybody will stand up.
Stand.
No, I'm explaining the rules. Sit down.
This is awesome. Alice is in the background just drinking tea.
Yeah.
Sit down. Stand up. Don't stand up. When you're playing a lovely piece of music, something like this, you go like this. When you get there, you're ready to go this way. Now you might play faster, then you go faster. But still be safe at all times. Or maybe you go slower, then you go slower. At some point, he will stop. That's what gets exciting, because somebody will not have a chance. Uh-oh, too dramatic? Oh, okay. How about if we just call them big losers and kick them out of the park?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, can't do that either? All right. Oh, how about this then? How about if we just call them unwinners? All right, if you're the unwinner, you'll come up here, tell us your name, and either tell us a joke, a riddle, or your favorite Disney character and act like them. Sound good? You got that, Alice?
But the second one has 3 selections.
I did not realize I made it so complicated. Are you ready with your fingers? Are they loose and limber? Okay, then Oreo, everybody up. I will take away a chair. Okay.
That kid looks really upset his chair's gone.
I know, yeah. He's like, what the hell, man?
Nice to see you.
I didn't know what was going on.
Get out of the way.
You're done.
I was gonna say usually, but wow.
And what's your name? Hello, Kenzie. Tell the joke, a riddle for your favorite. Best impression of Aurora.
Oh, wow.
This thing lasts usually like a half an hour. 40 minutes.
The whole movie.
He don't even watch The Lion King.
Best impression of The Lion King.
Oh, yeah. Go run.
I love how he sings off tune like into this.
Good job, bud. I'm so proud of you. Come on. Let's let everybody else see what I can bring up next.
All right, it's time. We're gonna go this way. And oh, pirate! Come over high and get on the hook. And go. Oh, okay.
They go and kids aren't doing it. Just a cover guy. Oh, two of them sat in the same chair.
I'm very high tech the way I break ties. Here. Do not try this at home. I'm a trained professional. You are red. You are white. White wins. Did I say red? White. What's your name?
It's funny how they have Alice and the Mad Hatter do all these different. Because there's this one, and then there's the red light, green light one.
Yeah,
that they do. That's over by the Matterhorn, or by Alice in Wonderland.
You want to do a
Right.
joke and your favorite
With the
character.
strollers and
All
stuff.
right. First, let's hear your joke.
And then there's your video.
How did the chicken cross?
Yeah, I think they're the ones that interact the most. I think.
Yeah, you always see them doing something.
Yeah, they're always walking around and interacting with everybody.
Yeah,
will be
we don't
avoiding
have that
them.
at Disneyland Paris.
What's that?
We don't get that at Disneyland Paris.
Oh no! Oh
At
wow!
all.
Do you guys have the player or the piano over there?
Nope.
Oh no!
No, we don't know.
That's too bad.
It's just so funny. He's just going around.
We have it at Walt Disney World at the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, that's okay. That's at the. What do you guys call that?
Casey's Corner.
Casey's Corner. Yeah.
Just like the way it's like, I'm coming in, move over.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. You are the chosen ones. Congratulations.
I mean, our characters at Disneyland Paris as well, they don't start meeting till 10 o'clock. And some of them are finished by 1. And the latest is like 4.
Wow.
Ours are just random.
Bueno.
Throughout the whole day.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, especially with them, they're really random.
Mm.
Well, this one doesn't have Alice in it. It's just
Yeah, but those are always the same cast members.
Oh yeah, the same too. Yeah.
There used to be a really, really good Mad Hatter at Disney World. And he was
really?
always in 1900 Park Fair in the mornings, and then he'd be in the park during the day, and he was amazing. He was really, really good.
That's like him. He's a really good character actor.
I'm spinning. I'll be like, come on, spin the cup, man.
I wonder if he's ever had that where he gets into a cup and the person just starts to spin the thing real crazy.
When I was doing my video for Zach to make him spew when I was at Disney World on my own, I spun it so hard that I couldn't stop it. I just had to let it spin out.
I wonder if he probably chooses one that doesn't have like a strong person in it to spin it really well.
Yeah. He always picks one with or even Alice. They pick one with a little kid in it, so they'll go fast. Is this the one where he walks? I think this might be the one where he steps out and he's all like dizzy. That's on another one of mine too.
Yeah, there you go. It starts quarantining.
Yeah.
This isn't the one where he locks it to the person, though. Or is that this one?
Yeah, that's the one with Alice.
No, but where the Hatter walks up to that guy and he had like nothing that wanted.
Yeah, I think that's this one. Maybe. Oh no, this is a different one. You mean when he came up next to me?
Yeah.
The guy didn't want anything to do with him that was standing next to me.
Let me find that video.
It's just fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you see them there. So
When
the
was
other
that
one
one?
that they do is right next to the teacups, and Mad Hatter and Alice, they do a red light, green light thing. So they'll have the Mad Hatter will get all these parents with strollers and line them up, and then he'll stand away and say green light, and then they all have to push their strollers, and then red light. They all stop. And
That's cool. That's funny.
yeah, it's really funny to watch. And what's funny is they block the whole like walkway and everything.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, we used to get Tweedledee and Tweedledum meeting, didn't we? But they haven't been out for ever now. And Queen of Hearts during Halloween.
Oh, that's cool.
But that's the only time you really see her out, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
in
we
Paris.
just
It's the only time we
at
see her.
Disneyland. It's usually just in the parades. I think is when we see Queen of Hearts.
No, see, she's never even in a parade at all. It's just randomly at Halloween she might pop out.
That's because she spends most of her time at the BMX Spectacular.
Oh, it's been confirmed it's coming back.
Jumps.
Oh, yay.
It's been confirmed it's coming back. So
I'm
yeah.
sure it is.
So at some point over the summer, I will get over there and video it in person.
Yeah, I won't
You
be
got
going
to
with.
take one for the team. You got to take one for the team.
It will be taking one for the team watching
It's going to
that.
make me walk through
Yes.
that flipping Frozen Land when it's built. I am not sitting through that stunt show. She can have one or the other. One of both.
Well, maybe there'll be a different stunt show.
It's definitely the stupid Queen of Hearts one coming back next year.
Oh, is it?
It's coming. It starts in April.
I can't
Yeah,
imagine.
yeah, it starts in April. It's been announced already. It's coming back. April. to
The only thing I
September.
can imagine is that people know how bad it is and they want to go see it.
Just
Yeah.
how bad it is.
There
It's,
is some people that say how great and fantastic and awesome it is. So on the Disneyland Paris boards, you get it's a bit like Marmite. You get people that go, "Oh my god, it's amazing," and then you get other people that go, "Did you watch the same thing as me? It was absolutely rubbish."
Yeah.
What were you watching? Were you taking any drugs? Were you drunk? It's like
I think also part of it at the moment is because the studios is mainly closed. It's they go to watch it to feel like they've got their money's worth of being in that park.
Yeah.
20 minutes of your life you're never going to get back, though.
Yeah. Yep. It's,
Wow.
no,
No, I love the Marmite analogy because I was thinking about how Shazza and me love Beverly and how everybody else hates Beverly. So
yeah.
now I understand.
Yeah,
it's like Beverly. For people that don't know what Marmite is, it's like the Beverly at Epcot. You either love it or you hate it.
Or you hate it.
Yeah.
Yep.
it's lovely.
Yeah, well, I liked it. I had 6 cups.
I love it. So yeah.
It's spreadable yeast.
I thought Sam was going to puke when she put Beverly in her mouth. It was hilarious. And Kenny's face when Sam said to him, "She likes it," he was like, "Get out of town! She's a freak." Like, he's just shouting.
Yeah, so she got called a freak for the rest of the day at Epcot. Yeah.
The one that I liked was the video of Sam drinking eggnog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pretty good too.
Her face drinking the eggnog was pretty much the face when she drank the Beverly.
And the grape slushy.
You didn't even the Figment grape sloppy. You didn't even put the barbecue Korean smelling one in your mouth, did you?
No, not at all. No.
There's a drink in that thing that smells like barbecue sauce.
And I don't like barbecue sauce anyway. And just the smell of it.
I love
horrible.
Barbecue sauce.
It's the vinegar in the barbecue sauce, probably.
Oh, it's horrible.
I guess I have to skip it last time, but this is the part where he interacts with this guy right next to Steve, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
I just spilled it over you.
That guy. And then he was all like, just being stupid, you know.
Yeah.
He doesn't want any part of the fun.
But
and
he knows. He's like, oh, he didn't want anything to do with it. So I was like, I spilled it all over you. That's awesome.
He was one of those that he didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
It was
He's
like,
I'm here for my kids.
Yeah.
Well, then don't go, you miserable
Yeah. At least Joe, Dr. Gonzalez, when he goes, he, you know, because we used to go as kids to Disneyland. So now he's bringing his kids to Disneyland. So he tries to, you know, to make sure his kids are having fun and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so we didn't get to Disneyland Paris till we were 39. I spent my 40th at Disneyland Paris.
You did?
And we
really
started going the year before, and then we got to Walt Disney World the same year. So we were 40-ish. Well, you were 40, I was 39, so yeah.
You're right, don't rub it in. She likes to rub it in.
I have to mention it whenever I can, just to get the dig in. So you know, we never got to experience it as kids, so
we do it now.
We experienced it through our kids,
of course.
And now we just go up and make ourselves look like complete idiots with.
Because when we took the kids in 2019, they were both like, we're meeting characters, and they're like, really? And we're like, yeah, don't care what you're doing, we're going to meet characters. They were like, they were like, we're the kids, you're supposed to be the grown-ups. Yeah, whatever. Just
so they just like went off and did their stuff, and we went and
we were
it should be.
Yeah,
we're terrible in the park. We are like a couple of 5-year-olds.
Hey,
I get
things like we're bad enough normally, but at the Christmas party, she thought I had like turbo boost somewhere because I was like, right, we've got 4 hours. We're going here, and here.
True story. True story.
No, and then she was like, I'm doing this, and I'm like, I don't care what you're doing. I'm going to Tron. See you later. Bye.
That was like me at the Halloween party. It was like my goal was to like meet as many characters as possible. So I was like, that's it. I'm just doing that like that. My goal was to like bam. Just, like,
and she had to go on Splash Mountain. That was the other thing we had to do. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Tiana's?
And she was like practically, bearing in mind, you know how crippled she is. She was like running pretty much. I was having to jog to keep up with her.
Speed
and she's all the way. I was going, I don't want to do it. I'm going to get wet. Like moan. And then we met that guy in the queue, and he's like, "It's okay. I'll sit in front of you. I'll get wet. I've got a poncho."
Yeah.
So I had no excuse not to go on it.
But it was also like a walk on. It was posted a 5-minute wait.
I know, that poor guy, he was hilarious. Though. He was such good fun. We were singing the songs all the way around. Every time we got to a drop, because he'd never written it before, every time we got to a drop, he's like, "This one," we're both going, "Nope." And then when we got to the big one, and we're like, "Oh, I don't know, it might be." And he wasn't quite prepared, was he, for the.
And I was like, "That's the big one. I see the castle. It's the big one."
He got absolutely drowned, didn't he?
And I think you get more wet at Disneyland's
Yeah.
Yeah,
From
Disneyland's
what I
one
heard, yeah.
allegedly
Yeah,
gets
you
away
do.
with it,
Yeah.
So we're
Because
going
this
on that,
walk
right?
is wide
Yeah.
up, so
Yeah. I've got to get
I'm
on
not
that.
going near the front. I'm going in the back.
I'll
I don't
go
want
in the front.
Mate,
Okay.
I'll go in the front and I'll take a change of clothes. I'm not even full.
Get the water.
The shorts.
Shorts,
If it's a
flamingo
sunny
shorts.
day-
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah.
I
No
don't
whip
care about
shorts,
getting wet.
no flamingo shorts or anything.
I'll take 2 pairs of flamingo shorts.
No stitchy onesies either.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nah,
meeting
man.
the characters.
Don't need a
at
stitch
the
onesie. I'm
parties
not
are
got a
great.
party coming up.
There he
Yeah.
is.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it was so hot. It's like
Hey.
how you didn't die.
And you know what it looks like? It looks like you're wearing slippers or whatever you call it over there with black socks on.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Those were my those were like my water shoes that I was wearing that night.
Oh, water
My,
shoes.
Yeah, well, I call them surf shoes. But I
Look,
don't know
that's a
what the
normal
actual name
size onesie. And look how freaking small it is on him.
is. Nah, I rolled the sleeve. I rolled it up because I don't like because I was like I need to wear shorts.
Hot
I'm
and
not
sweaty.
wearing it. Yeah, sweaty. Yeah. Once I got used to it, I was all right. But it was, man.
All
That
the
was like-
time you were posting pictures of that. Steve's like, imagine how hot he is. He's gonna have to wring that out when he gets taken out.
The people in the line were saying the same. And it was like, "You're not warm," and that was like, "I'm just used to it now." Like, it was like fucking 120 degrees Fahrenheit. I was like, I'm just used to it. It's fine.
I mean, one of the best character meets I had, which was no interaction at all, but it's still one I really treasure to this day, was meeting all the 7 dwarfs at the Christmas.
Oh, that's
party.
cool. That's cool.
You know, that's and now they don't do it. It used to be you could only meet them at Mickey's Not So Scary and Mickey's Very Merry. And they weren't there this year at all, and they've always
No,
been
they weren't.
there.
No,
but
I
this
didn't see
year
them.
weren't there at all.
No.
So I'm glad I've got that photo from
Yeah,
the
definitely,
previous Christmas party.
Oh, absolutely. A
um,
treasured memory
Ben and I
forever.
engaged at a character meet and greet. It was at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party, and it was with Jack and Sally. And he proposed, got down on one knee and everything. And
Aw.
then then there was a 10-minute discussion afterwards between him and Jack Skeleton about nicking fingers off bones, or nicking rings off fingers in the graveyard, and how to choose the best ones. And it was like very, very surreal. It was,
That's funny.
but yeah, so and Sally did offer to help me make my dress because she's very good at sewing. So
Oh, nice, nice.
That's the time when we got wet.
Oh yeah.
Never been so wet in my life.
There is a story behind this. Of course, there is.
We're not just damp.
It was worse than damp. This was a convention trip for Sharon, so she only had one night at the end of the trip, and it was when they had the Star Wars fireworks in Hollywood Studios.
Yeah,
Oh,
over
yeah,
the
yeah,
top
yeah.
of
Over
where
the
Mickey
top of-
is.
Yeah, and
Right.
I'd seen it the night before, and I said, "You've got to see it. It is amazing. It's really, really good. You've got to see it." And she's like, "Well, I've only got like tonight to see it." I said, "Well, then we'll do it." It
So what
starts
do
to
we
rain. We do the British thing of hide under a tree. The
Bearing in mind,
rain.
between us, we had one hoodie because Sam
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
"I'm warm. I don't need to take any kind of, jumper or anything with me. I'm in
No,
this. As
come on.
soon as the sun gets down, I get cold." So I
She's a
packed,
lizard.
Yeah.
I packed, a,
Yeah.
I packed a sweatshirt. I packed a hoodie in case it got
Right.
chilly.
So now these raindrops are so big. I'm trying to text Sharon to let her know where I am, and it's texting the letters for me. So I'm getting random words. Right, so anyway, we get there. We watch the fireworks in the
Which
rain.
amazingly still went on, even though it was absolutely pissing down with rain.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah.
so heavy, it was ridiculous, but warm. So that was
But
okay.
but this rain occurred like before the fireworks. We had about half an hour, and then everyone's trying to shelter in the shops out the rain, and they're letting you in one door and pushing you out the next. going, don't drip on our shop, you know. And so yeah, it was like, no, you can't wait here. You can come in, but you have to like walk and not stay still. And if you stood still, you're getting shoved out the door.
Yeah, if you were buying something, they were like moving you along. It was literally like, see, move along, move along.
But you could, we were dripping. Everything was soaked. It was just like never seen rain like it. And but we watched the fireworks. Then we got the bus. Then we got the bus back to the hotel, but we were both shivering because they had the aircon on. So we've got one arm. We're sharing this hoodie with one arm each.
Yeah,
and ended up in IHOP at midnight drinking hot chocolate and
pancakes.
That sounds awesome. I love that.
Never so wet. I might as well have just got out of a swimming pool fully clothed. It was that bad.
It was
Literally,
really bad.
the water was dripping off us. We could wring our clothes out. It was idiot.
Wow.
And that was like the end of January, so it wasn't like
warm
monsoon season or anything, or tropical season. It was end of January, so wasn't like
Florida
30
winter.
degrees at night either. It was a bit chilly.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a bit.
Little bit, yes.
Because whenever she says, "Oh, it rained and I got wet," and I'm like, "Yeah, but are you Hollywood Studios fireworks wet?"
Yes.
Hey, there you go. It's a good
And I can now
comparison.
say, yes, I've been that wet again, but that was tropical storm in July wet. when my feet looked like I had trench foot, it was.
Oh man.
Yeah, you didn't see the pictures. It was not pretty.
I don't think I need to.
No, you don't need to. I took that for you. I took one for the team. I had to look at Sam's trench foot.
Wow.
Yeah, after a day walking around a flooded animal kingdom in trainers.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You should have had socks on. You'd have been fine.
They'd probably floated away.
Here's another cool moment. This was with the big cheese himself.
Oh yeah.
Jenga with his gloves on.
Oh, Nikki, he kind of got you there. It's your turn again.
Oh no!
This was before the fireworks show. I don't know how he does.
Yeah, he's doing it with his gloves on.
Gloves on. Or he or she.
Lots of practice.
Hey, that's cheating.
Cheating? What are you talking about?
There you go.
All right, Nikki, I think you can do one more. I think you need to do one more.
We put the cheese around here. No.
Yeah.
Oh, so now you choose the side. I see.
Oh.
There it is.
That's leaning a little bit.
There it is.
Nice job.
That's
Now,
awesome.
Good job, Mickey.
I think we should stop before we show everybody else how good of a jingle player you
That's
See,
awesome.
that right there is the handler going, okay, time to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Pirate Red does not have a handler
No.
because she's not in a
Oh.
costume like that.
Oh,
That was
wow.
real
You can only
fun.
be in those costumes for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
those times have to be limited.
Unlike
So
me,
what-
when
so
I'm in my
what-
Stitch costume, I'm in it for how long was the longest I've been in Stitch before when you've made me have to go and take it off to have a rest?
2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh man. 2 hours.
So
Oof.
I have a question, Jason. So the actual face characters don't need a friend,
I don't
where
think
it's
so.
only the
I think they're
main
able.
characters need a friend.
Because I've seen many times, and I'm sure Steve has too, especially with Alice and the Hatter. Peter Pan's been on his own. Jack is always on his own. So
The only ones I've seen is like Pinocchio and Geppetto, Captain Hook, because they're all wearing a mask, and I'm thinking it's the visual.
Yeah.
Or because they can't talk to you.
Yeah, and that too. They
Yeah.
can't talk to you.
Plus, they're liable
Yeah.
to
Well, right.
like, step on small children.
Yeah. Well, you
I-
saw that one where that what was it? That little kid ran to Woody and knocked Woody over.
Mm.
Yeah.
See, in Paris, they've all got handlers, regardless
Yeah.
of whether they're face characters or not. They've all got them.
Well, they need it because there is no concept of queuing.
Yeah, there is no
queue.
Well, and that's what I was saying earlier. Is there's a lot of times that we'll see characters not in a queue, like Alice and all that.
Yeah.
Whereas usually Mickey Mouse and those other characters are in a queue with a handler.
Yeah.
They're not just walking around. Back in the day when we were kids, Mickey would just walk around. You can go, up to him, but they don't do that anymore.
Well, yeah, and that one incident that I'm sure a lot of you may have seen is the one where Pluto, that kid did something to Pluto, and Pluto chased that kid around.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
the parent
yeah.
got mad, and
Yeah.
the kid had to have done something.
Yeah.
To Pluto.
Oh yeah, yeah. And the other one where the kid was walking and Mickey like knocked into him by mistake.
Yeah.
That was, and then obviously Mickey was like, "Well, watch what your kid's doing, man." Like,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Because
Oh,
they can't see, all around you.
Yeah, exactly. The very like limited visuals. So,
and like, what was it, Tigger, when that family or whatever tried to sue Disney or something because Tigger did something, and then they found out it was because they were trying to unzip the zipper from Tigger's back. I was like, why do you want to do that in the first place?
Yeah, there's a person in there. Come on.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
I mean, I've seen a few times where kids.
Whoa! What do you mean, this people?
I did not say that.
What do you mean? Whoa!
I can tell you from being Stitch, my visual is this. It's like a scuba diver's mask, and I can only see straight, and I can't see down unless I go like that.
Oh yeah, because you've got
and then your head falls off.
No, it doesn't fall off.
Which is why she has me going, small child, don't tread forward, don't move. Don't do anything."
You're her handler. So
yeah,
there you go.
Miracle, I don't fall over because the feet are big, aren't they?
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, it's quite
It's like small child attached to your leg, don't move.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Stitch is like a weird proportion because his feet are massive, but his like body is quite like small.
He's perfect for me to play because he's small.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, obviously. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but even when you're trooping as Mando, is like Banana Mando, you've still got limited.
I need a handler.
Oh yeah, how's your stuff in that? Is that like limited? Is that a little bit better or?
No, because
Not
it's
the same.
so I can see there. And
So you've got like tunnel vision. You got like tunnel vision.
It's a letterbox basically. It's like
Oh, you got a letterbox. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's worse.
Like,
What the hell? Oh, man.
like these ones too. It's really hard to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why
driver.
when we went to Celebration and Ben was Rebel Trooper, I was his handler then.
Sam loves
Yeah.
being a handler.
Yeah.
I used to be his handler when he was a Jawa as well because
Oh yeah, can't see bugger all as a Jawa.
no, because the Jawas are their face bits are made on like a hockey mask.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like a Jason mask.
Yeah, Jason.
But then covered in black like material with glowy eyes on.
Yeah.
So again, it's
right.
The one that's easy to see though is my Darth Vader one. I was able to see pretty good in that. So
Mm.
You haven't mentioned our Chewie incident.
Oh well, yeah, the Chewie incident and your Jafar meeting as well.
I like Jafar when he's.
Oh yeah, wait, let me find that picture real quick. The Jafar one.
Jafar,
Every time, every May the 4th, Sam puts the Chewie picture up.
Oh
Yeah, every May the 4th it comes out.
Well, maybe. You won't be at the park that day, but on the 6th,
We
maybe you
will.
can meet Chewie again.
We will be in the park on May.
Oh,
the
you
4th.
will?
Yeah.
That's the Sunday, right?
Yeah. But we'll have to
That's
leave
why we-
early. We'll have to leave
Wait, which one did you want to see?
Go to TCA.
Which one did you want to see? Or which one am I showing? I forgot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Chewy,
The Chewy one, isn't it?
Sharon and me photo. Where Sharon's facing the back wall.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's this one.
I was fine. We walked in, we were there, and the handler, I can't remember if it was a guy or a girl, but just went, Jill, come to meet you. And he just looked at my shirt and he was like this at me. And then he looked down and saw because I had a Boba Fett t-shirt on. And then he looked down and saw my Boba tattoo on my leg. And he just literally took me and pointed me to the wall. And I tried to turn around and he was like, no, you're staying there. And he held his arm on me for about 10. They were getting like pictures. They had loads of different pictures going. I had to stay like that. There's one picture of me facing the right way around.
So funny.
He was so cross with me, wasn't he?
One photo.
And I'm like, can I turn around now? And he's like, no. He's like, hurt me, She was wetting herself laughing.
It was hilarious. Yeah, she was only allowed one photo facing forwards.
and then you had this one where she got to meet her favorite.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Captain Hook. He's my favourite villain.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had
all the villains with more tattoos.
Jafar.
Oh yeah, this is the one. Yeah, the Jafar one.
Yeah.
That face. Look at her face.
There was a whole series of pictures. It was hilarious.
There is actual video as well of that one. Obviously,
He's
that
so
one
funny.
the other day. There's a video. Or is it a video of? I think it's a video might have me been meeting him just after that when he was making kissy voices in my ear because.
You're terrified of Jafar, aren't you?
I am terrified of Jafar. Yes. And Sharon told him I didn't like him and I was scared of him. So he's bent really close to my ear making kissy noises.
Yeah.
What can you do with that?
That's true villainy. Look at that. See?
It's hilarious because every time she like flinches when he comes up close to her and he knows. And I'm shouting at him like she's terrified. He's like getting closer and closer to her. Yeah. It's brilliant.
See, I had the complete opposite. So I was at the Halloween party, like there was a line to meet Jafar, and I was the last person that was able to meet him before like he closed off for the night, which was very cool. And we had like it must have been about 5 minutes. We had like a 5-minute like interaction of like talking about like his set and everything behind him. He had like the giant snake behind him and stuff like that. It was really cool. I asked him all these questions and it was really fun. It was a great interaction with him. So
I should cover all the other villains up and just have him on my arm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean at the parties you do get a better interaction and length of time.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I mean when we met Scrooge McDuck with Donald and Daisy.
We were there for ages.
We were there for ages. And
we
were like meeting all of them like individually and then
all together.
At Disneyland, you'll meet them on Main Street. So Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and then you'll also meet them at their house in Toontown.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
another one of my favorite ones was at a Halloween party where you go like backstage and you see Cruella. She was like a big podium. Cruella was a lot of fun to talk to as I was walking past and everything. And then the evil queen, she was on like a trick-or-treat trail. That was a lot of fun as well. Like that little small interaction was a lot of fun as well.
Wait till you meet her at Disneyland. The one that plays she is so good.
Oh
yeah. She's her favorite.
Yeah. What? Go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, when we've been at meals, like the character meals, we've had some great interaction.
One that
was like one of our first trips. I think it was actually like my birthday trip. And at the time I was on crutches. And Geppetto come along and nicked my crutches because he said he needed them because I was
Oh,
old.
that's what
He
the
was
deal
old.
was. I was wondering what was up with that picture. I was wondering what was happening with Geppetto.
I'm laughing my ass off, and Geppetto's got her crutches and he's hobbling around the restaurant.
Yeah, he actually took them for a whole lap around the restaurant. I couldn't move because he'd nicked my crutches. And took them like for a whole lap.
So funny.
He was visiting other people's tables on Sam's
on the crutches. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's funny.
Here's Zax with Jafar, the giant snake.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a brilliant setup, isn't it?
It's cool. It was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like you're going, and what's this giant snake? And he's like, well,
Yeah.
you know, what's this giant snake?
He's explaining to him what the snake is.
So the conversation went like this. I was talking about it. I was like, "Oh, the giant snake there, like how, you know." And then I asked him if he's trying to become a sultan again, like a genie. And he was like, he shook his finger at me. I was like, "We don't talk about that."
Yeah,
I was
no.
like, okay, all right. It was a lot of fun.
That's funny.
We're not talking about the snake.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. But no, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah. Just the characters in general, they're just entertaining. It's good that they take the time and, like you say,
Anyone
take
that says meeting characters is just for kids needs to have their head wobbled.
Oh, absolutely. It's no matter what, it's a lot of fun.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
When I was out there one year with my older son, he was 19 at the time.
Oh, I know exactly what you were going to say.
We'd gone to 1900 Park Fair, and we were doing the evening meal. So it was Cinderella, Prince Charming, Lady Tremaine, and the two stepsisters.
Oh yeah.
We actually managed to get him engaged to one of the stepsisters. Me and Lady Tremaine set it up. And we got him engaged, and they basically took him off to the. But then the next day we go for breakfast at 1900 Park Fair, and he ends up getting death threats from Tigger. No, sorry, not Tigger.
It's Winnie the Pooh.
It was Winnie the Pooh, yeah.
Which is worse.
But it's my son's like going, "You're a bit fat, and you could do losing a bit of weight. You need to lay off the honey, you know that is." So he's like, because he's like, because Winnie the Pooh like sat down with us for breakfast.
Yeah.
And there's like Luke going, "You need to lay off that honey, you know. Get some like sweet and low on your pancakes instead of the honey." And he's like, I'm like, "You shut up." So then we're sat, and every time Winnie the Pooh came near us, he was going like this to Luke. And then all I saw out the corner of my eye was it like Winnie the Pooh doing this, and then
That's what inspired that horror movie.
Oh, yeah.
He was really proud of it though, because
he was ever so proud of himself. Yes,
that was a trip when you guys were on holiday and I was at the conference, and I think I've met up with you, and he's like, "Shaz, Winnie the Pooh was saying he's going to top me. It's brilliant."
Yeah, who else can say that? He said, "I got death threats from Winnie the Pooh." Winnie the Pooh? What you want?
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh.
He wants to kill me.
Name a famous Willie.
Willie the Pooh.
That Family Feud episode.
Yeah, we've had some quite good ones as adults, you know.
Yeah. That's
it's been quite funny.
Okay,
yeah.
well,
Speaking
I wanted to talk
of
about
characters, this is going to be cool to interact with.
Yeah, so this has been going
what a
around.
segue, Steve. Well done, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't talk. He doesn't talk, Zach. Remember?
Well,
Oh yeah.
no,
I don't say anything.
Yeah, stop. Just be shy. Just.
but no, this has been going around. This what is it? Toothless children, dragon, robotic dragons, animatic. I can't even talk. Animatronic. I say more robotic because of what it actually is.
Yeah,
state you don't see me because I need you to look at this. We are 100 days away from the grand opening of Universal Epic Universe. Of course, Chopper 2 flew over the park.
If you look
but
at how
look
it
at what we
moves.
saw. This is our first time seeing Dart dancing around in How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk.
This looks
Yes,
so
for the
cool.
kids of Toothless, if you know, you know. Universal says this world will also feature a roller coaster, a live stage show,
the way she goes,
really
Universal
dragon
says.
racing trainer attraction.
Yeah.
Did we mention flying dragons? And there's so much more. Epic Universe officially opens May 22nd. Head to wesh.com/Park Central for a full breakdown on what you can expect in 100 days. Hey friends, Christine.
Wouldn't say
So-
exactly what those bots are doing, since most of the partnerships are still confidential.
Boston Dynamics.
They also didn't tell us exactly how much the robots cost, since technically Spot isn't for sale. All they told us is that the leases were in the range of what you pay to lease a car, which doesn't say much. One thing we have to talk about, and there's really no other word for it, is the creepiness. Some people get really
He doesn't look
freaked
at all
out by
creepy
Spot.
when he's got
It
a
moves
skin
with
on,
a
though, does it?
precision
No.
you don't see in the natural
No.
world, and it stops
He doesn't
holding
look
still
creepy
whenever it's out
now.
of a task,
He
which
looks
can be
fine.
unsettling.
Yeah, that's
When you
people.
watch these videos, there are all sorts
He's
of
I mean,
being
comments
dumb.
about how these
Blue
robots are
meet
gonna
and greet
rise up and destroy
is
the
anything
city.
to go by. It's
There
going to be
was even a Black
amazing.
Mirror episode.
Oh yeah.
And I also was saying
Blue
before,
is fantastic.
I hope they have it
Spot doesn't
walking around the
recognize
park
people
in
at
your,
all. For the robots,
because these things
it's just an
are made
obstacle that's too big to
like
step on.
you can push it
At the same
around and
time,
it's gonna
Boston
get back
Dynamics
up.
is
Like it's
really
made.
Yeah.
concerned
made
about
Right,
so
right, right.
a
Yeah.
situation where
We
Spot
watched
Not
some
that they'll
videos
let you do that,
being
but-
mean to them
Even if
yesterday.
it's
It's like,
just
Yeah, we
don't
did,
push your
yeah.
robot over.
They also said that they
The one that
didn't
proper
sell to
tackled
any
him. I felt
clients
sorry
who
for
use
it.
Spot.com
This thing
or
can run and
build
jump
weapons
and do
modules
loops
or
Right.
something like that,
whatever.
which was
So
good to hear.
It's literally like
Spot's
a
great
Gen
at climbing
6
through piles of
audio
dirt,
animated stunt
but
drone.
Yeah,
he
but
doesn't have
wireless.
social
So
skills
Right.
to navigate big crowds.
Completely
And
autonomous.
It
AI
has
in
a
it.
lot of work to do before it can build those skills. But that does mean that for now, you're probably not going to see Spot anywhere with lots of people around.
yeah,
The
see, they
company's
say that.
talking
But
about construction sites.
Yeah, they say that, but
oil
yet he's
rigs,
going
maybe
into
a
the
few
world's
movie
newest,
sets, but
biggest thing.
those are all
Look.
pretty
Right.
tightly controlled.
How long ago was
spaces.
this video from
For
then?
now, Spot's really just a platform.
that's 5
A
years
stable
ago.
base
So
where
Oh,
partners
so-
can build new modules and
they've been
new
working on it
systems. Once
for
people
Yeah.
start
I
building
don't know,
that
20 years.
platform,
So
Spot's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get smarter
Oh, yeah.
fast.
Yeah, it's been a
And we
long
may
time,
start
hasn't it?
seeing robots in places we never
I
expected.
mean, the US DoD already has working ones that are doing stuff now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So even Boston Dynamics put a skin on it.
Right. Excellent. Now they just need to skin the legs and it would look practically real.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't
They
know.
have done with the
Dragon.
the dragon though, haven't they? Yeah.
Right, right.
Like, I don't know if that's where Universal got the idea, but I mean,
I'm sure.
that's clearly exactly what they were thinking of. You know.
Yeah.
Especially if they've got flying drone dragons as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
But even that, I mean, it's not as good as this because that's just
No.
a drone. It can't flap its wings and all that. Not yet, anyway. But I don't know.
Give it time.
Oh, they'll work
Give it a
on
little
the
time.
technology.
Give it a little time.
Yeah.
I just think that's really cool, and everybody
Yeah.
keeps talking about how cool it is, but not too many people are actually talking about what it came from. I've only heard like 1 or 2 people talking, so
Yeah.
I thought I would share that.
Yeah.
And if that's the start of the stuff that they're going to do with those,
Yeah, then
Robot.
how much further is it going to be? And honestly, I hope that Universal pushes Disney to go in the same direction with it all, because they're not going to sit idly by if Universal are going to be winning the theme park competition. Like, I'm excited to see what they do with like the Villains Land and everything like that, and
Oh yeah.
especially if now Universal have got access to Boston Dynamics, a Disney in pursuit of that as well. And
But it seems funny that the Boston Dynamics robots, they're so not talented, but they're so innovative and everything. To use it as a animatronic for a ride is just seems like a waste in a way.
Yeah,
No.
I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. But also,
You would
like,
think this thing can do all sorts of stuff, like like a robot that would do to to put together a machine or something, and instead you put a skin on it and it waves to you, or you know what I mean? Something like
Imagine the next level when you scale this thing up, and you could actually have your bantha at Galaxy's Edge. That guests can
and
actually
you can ride it,
move with it. You know, what I
Which
mean?
is what
Ride
originally
upon it.
one of the rides was meant to be at Galaxy's Edge.
Exactly,
Yeah,
that
of
was in
course.
the original concept.
So
yeah.
this Boston Dynamics unit could be scaled up, and you could literally have a ride-on attraction.
Yeah.
I mean, the future has endless possibility with this technology.
Absolutely. I mean, it's also exciting to see because Universal UK is basically happening.
They announced it pretty much
so,
the other day, didn't they?
Yeah, and
Like the
we're
plans are
getting
going through.
basically original IP. When nothing that's in America is coming over here.
Oh,
we're
wow.
having everything original.
Yeah,
great.
So that will be very exciting to see what they bring for that.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on that because definitely want to go to that like when it opens.
Yeah, I mean
Oh,
it's
sure.
quite like it's only 2.5 hours away for us.
Yeah,
bang.
it's probably the same for you, Zach. South for you, because it's on the Bedfordshire, Cambridgeshire border. So.
Yeah. So it's not that far, really.
No, so it's going to be great. It's
Yeah.
but it'll be exciting with what they can do.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
absolutely.
with original IP as well will be
for sure.
very good.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
It'll make Merlin take their thumb from their bum.
Oh, Merlin have gone up the shitter for years.
Yeah,
it's shockingly bad.
And because they've also said that their theme park's going to be like all the other Universal theme parks, it's going to be open 365 days a year. British theme parks close in October.
Yeah, they're all seasonal. They're all open.
Yeah, they
till,
close
like,
after Halloween, and then they don't open up again till Easter.
Don't get me started with Merlin parks. Oh my God, what a waste! What a flipping waste!
Yeah,
and yet their annual passes are still for 365 days.
Yeah.
And they're expensive, yeah.
I mean,
it's like the theme parks here, they're only open from May to
Merlin here in Florida totally crapped the bed. Like when they took out the water ski spectacular at Legoland.
Oh yeah,
a lot of people just stopped going.
That was a lot of
because
fun.
it
I
was
saw
that
videos
popular.
like it looked really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best part of the whole park is that water ski show.
Yeah, and it's
Absolutely.
gone. Yeah.
It's like
The
they
only-
own SeaWorld, not SeaWorld, Sea Life Centres. They own
Yeah.
them.
They own them.
They
Madame
own Magnitude
Tussauds,
Swords.
Lego.
Yeah, Lego.
What else
But
do they own?
if you've got a Merlin pass, like UK Merlin pass, you used to be able to use it in Orlando for Sea Life.
Oh, can you not?
Legoland. Right.
Now you
Not
can't.
Oh
What?
no!
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Getting robbed. Getting
Yeah, now
robbed.
you
Not
can't.
cool.
But you used to be able to, which was great because it like.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The only
now
Merlin
they stopped
thing I've ever
that.
been to is Madame Tussauds in Blackpool. That's literally the only thing I've ever been to. And Sea Life, but other than that.
I mean, you know, I was a Merlin pass holder for about 4 years.
Yeah.
And you know, it was when James was younger, so we used to go to Legoland and Chessington, and we did Madame Tussauds, and we done
Chessington's part of it as well.
yeah,
Forgot about
and we done Alton Towers, so we did like all of them over the years, and we went to. I think it was either Halloween or Bonfire Night special at Legoland.
Yeah.
And it took us 2.5 hours to get out the car park.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Now, I mean, the car parks are not on the scale of American ones, obviously. They're a lot smaller.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, 2.5 hours to get out the car park. I was just like going.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Going
Going
on.
on. Forget
It's
it. Yeah.
ridiculous, you know.
That's mad. What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to the Universal stuff over here. It'll be great if we get it.
Yeah, I am. Absolutely. I'm
Well,
hoping
apparently
that.
there's 2 other theme parks as well being built in the UK, as well as Universal.
All right.
I saw today there's a French company that are opening one.
Oh, interesting.
And then there's another, I saw today there's another company building one as well. So it's going to take the monopoly away from Merlin.
Which
is what they
way up
need.
is he going to be? Like, he can't make his mind up. He's sideways. He's upside down. He's
Sorry,
making me
just-
dizzy, man.
Messing with the camera. My apologies.
So,
yeah, it's going to take the monopoly away from Merlin in the UK.
Good, they need it.
Yeah, good.
Which can only be good.
Competition's always a good thing.
Because I mean, Blackpool Pleasure Beach before Merlin had it was amazing.
Fucking extortionate now.
Now it's ridiculous, and they've taken away half of the rides.
Yeah, yeah, they have. Yeah. Last time I went to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, this was absolute years ago. I think it's when the Wallace and Gromit ride opened was the last time I went into Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Crikey, yeah.
And that was what 2012, and that was for a college trip. And it was when I broke my shoulder on Alice. Like,
I was just about to say, is that when you broke your shoulder?
yeah, well, so it was before that. So I went like a couple of weeks before that, and then at college we were like, oh, well, we'll go in for a college trip for like our end of years, like graduation or whatever. I was like, all right, well, I'll just go anyway. And then that was the last time I went, because looking at the prices now, it's just so expensive to even go in. It's like 70 quid for like one person, I'm pretty sure, to go in to have access to all the rides.
Yeah,
and that's not including food or drinks or whatever else.
Same as Alton Towers, though. That's ridiculous.
Never been to Alton Towers because A, those roller coasters look terrifying, and B, I
yes, they are.
don't want to ever go in it. Like, absolutely not. Do I want to be shoved down into a fucking hole in the ground? Absolutely not. No, no, I do not.
That is an amazing ride, by the way. It's fantastic.
And what was it? Alton Towers? Is that where the Smiler is? Where it fucking derailed? Absolutely not, mate. I'm not going on a roller coaster that derails.
And it's like, I mean, that was an awful accident. Things like I'd ridden it a month before.
Oh, no way.
I'd ridden it a month before.
That's crazy.
And there was
Zach.
in that accident, there's like 3 or 4 people who lost lower limbs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it was tragic. It was absolutely tragic.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
but we'd literally ridden it about a month before. Like me and James had ridden it about a month before.
God, no. It's mad.
But yeah, I mean, you know, we've both Chessington, or not Chessington.
Is Thorpe owned by Merlin as well? Or is that separate? Thorpe. Is that owned by Merlin?
Thorpe Park. Yeah.
Is it?
All the theme parks in the UK now.
Are they? I didn't know if Thorpe was Merlin as well.
All the ones with the big coasters are.
Yeah. Thorpe Park, Chessington, Alton Towers, and Blackpool Pleasure Beach are all owned by Merlin.
They're all Merlin. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Hey, I tell you where I need to go. Flamingo Land. That's where I need to go. Never been. I really want to go.
You do need to go to Flamingo Land.
I do.
What else are we talking about, Jace? Before we get
I wanted to get back.
Flamingo Land.
Oh yeah.
Take it back a notch. Because you guys were saying, I hope Universal pushes Disney, but Disney has all this stuff. They've been doing it for years, and they just seem to only have them for a limited time.
Yeah, but it's only for showing at D23, and then they don't do anything with it.
Or a special event when they want to publicize something.
Yeah, but it's only like once or twice that you see it.
That's fucking. They make.
Oh yeah. Benson
and I don't understand.
It was so cool.
That rolled out probably one day on for a festival, a food festival at Epcot, and then you never would have seen it again.
No.
It's like the little robots on Galaxy's Edge. You only saw them for that week.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, here's these cool things that don't touch them, don't get near them, and you're gonna like limited time.
And we're gonna put them in storage.
But like, this would be cool. Just have this running around. Who cares what it costs? Just
anything Muppets when they have it on for a food festival.
Especially now, you're taking away Muppets. Put this back in the park.
Yeah.
Look at the pickle show. When they made for the food festival, for the food and wine, they turned the Odyssey building into the Muppets lab.
Yeah.
And they had the pickle shake, which
everybody
got because it was Muppets, and they even brought it back for a second year. So
yeah, they did. Yeah.
I mean, a pickle milkshake. No one in their right mind wants to spend money on drinking a milkshake that tastes like pickles. It was selling out. They ran out of pickle milkshake
because Muppets Muppets are just great in every aspect.
Yeah.
So around the same time, they also had this.
Oh, Jeff Lange, what a lad.
I leave credit in. So.
Oh yeah, the
I
rolling
remember these.
trash can. Yes.
Trash, the talking trash can.
Yes.
James likes him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It was great.
James met Trash, yes.
Where's the guy controlling him?
Yeah, he's around somewhere.
We met a talking Christmas tree, didn't we?
I was just about to say that at Disney Springs they had the talking Christmas tree, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It was really freaking people out. It was hilarious.
It was. It was so funny.
His name is Push.
Is it Push?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Push the trash can, yeah.
I don't know why they don't bring him back.
Yeah, and then there's things like this that this is 3 years old, and I have yet to see it anywhere around here.
Was this the Judy Hopps robot?
Maybe it's what it became, but
Oh, it's baby Groot. Look at him. Ah, he's so cute.
I've never seen him.
yeah, well, this was 3 years ago. We haven't seen this in the park.
Maybe they'll bring it for, well, I don't know, but maybe they bring it for the expansion of Marvel, Avengers Campus.
I don't know.
Hopefully.
Again,
Because how cool would that be? How cool would that be if he's just like fucking dancing to some music when Star-Lord's out?
Yeah.
That'd be
Rocket.
so
Why don't
cool.
they have Rocket?
Yeah, and a Rocket one as well, yeah.
It really irritates me that they spend money to do all this stuff and then they don't even use it.
Yeah,
But
it surprises me that they've not got the
press preview days, and then they're never seen again.
I know, that's it. I was going to say it surprised me that they've not got the Judy Hopps one at Shanghai in Zootopia because the
I
Asian
think
parks
they're going to
usually.
use that in the Tree of Life when they do it up.
Oh, well, that is that. If
That's
it
been
is,
done this year.
oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it opens this year.
Yeah, that's
sometime, isn't
going
it?
over to Zootopia.
Yeah, the new Zootopia show.
Yeah,
So I think they're
Zootopia,
gonna use-
Zoo. What the hell is it called? Together or whatever.
I don't know what it's
Weird.
called.
Some
Where-
weird name.
the thing that's going in the Tree of Life, I think that's where they're going to use that Judy Hopps animatronic that they had.
Hopefully, because
So you have this kind of thing.
Oh, that was from the Hulk costume.
Yeah, the Hulk Buster was it? Whatever.
Yeah,
it's
so
called.
this is what the Hulk thing, or what became the Hulk.
What, the costume that they had out for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
In
You could meet him in Disneyland Paris for a week. And
Yeah.
then he went. Oh, Steve's favourite.
Trying to get to there. There you go.
Yeah, him.
Also cool.
Hello, hi there. Tony, did you just quantum travel me 20 feet down the hall? Yeah. What a staggering waste of resources.
But hilarious, and hey, now you can meet some fans.
Now that's a mission I like. Okay, I'm gonna hang out for a while, and Tony, I can walk back in by myself.
And we're all very proud of you.
Of course we will. Hey, hi there. Hello.
Hello, I'm going to be broken. I'm going back inside.
I got so angry I can't come outside.
Yeah.
How long was he at Avengers Campus for?
Like a week.
Yeah, that's how long we had him in Paris. I think they probably moved him to Paris for a week, and then he went away. And we
Maybe
never saw
that's
him.
what happened. Is it came from here, they flew it to Paris, was there, and then it broke on the flight.
Yeah. Fucking
what
French
happened
break
with Danny
everything.
Trumper outfit, it got stolen.
Other than the preview, I didn't see any photos that anybody took of him. It wasn't. There was, usually, our Paris boards are like inundated with this stuff when there's new things. Didn't
Yeah.
see it.
No, you had him for the preview, and that was it.
What do you mean bye? He's only just come out. It's literally been like a minute.
Yeah. And if it's too hot, then build in fans and wetsuits and not wetsuits.
So what is this? Is this a person or is this a?
This is a person inside. Like I showed.
Or a person inside.
Person? No. Like that.
Literally, it's a person. The Hulk is a person. So.
Yeah.
Oh, because I didn't know if it was like.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
It's just like this thing.
He's on stilts, basically.
Yeah.
It's the same as any large character. He's on stilts. He's got
okay.
animatronic arms.
Just like
I don't know if you guys seen the Universal.
It's the same
I
as
would have
Evan
understood if it was like an animatronic, but like if it's a person inside, get a fan inside it.
Over at Universal Studios in Hollywood,
Just
in
like
LA, they have Megatron.
Yeah.
And Optimus
yeah,
Prime,
yeah.
And it's the
Right,
same,
yeah.
same. But he's there every single day, multiple times a day.
Yep. And at Universal in Orlando, they have Megatron, Bumblebee, and Optimus Prime, and they rotate.
Yeah.
And they're out for half an. I think they do half an hour, and then they swap each time.
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
half
they
an
come
hour,
out, you get to meet him. They talk to you and everything and
Yeah.
stuff. And
Really want to meet Megatron. He's such an asshole.
yeah,
Who
he is.
Bumblebee?
He's really
We have-
funny
we have
with some of the
Bumblebee, yeah.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
We
got
have
chatted up
Bumblebee.
by Bumblebee, didn't I?
Yeah, I told him that he was my favourite,
I like Bumblebee. Yeah.
and then he decided he quite liked him. He was singing to us out of his radio. It was great.
Yeah.
The hand was like, you can go now, and I'm like, we don't want to go, and he was singing, "Don't go, stay," wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I don't
was,
understand why they don't use more stuff like that. It's crazy because it'd be so popular.
That's what I mean. Like they spend a lot of money on this stuff, and you get it for like a limited time, and then
Yeah.
you never see it again. Like
It goes into the Indiana Jones vault.
I mean,
Yeah.
it does. It's just such a waste of money.
And it's
It
not just like
really
the
is.
little kids that'll appreciate it, because us big geeks, like, you know,
Yeah.
we, not only do you want to like hang out with the character, you're interested in like, oh, how do they do that? How does it work?
Yeah.
Over at
Exactly,
when you
you
go
just
to
want it, yeah.
DCA, you'll see they have a Groot, but he's like tall, super tall Groot.
Yeah. Like adult Groot. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they have
We've got friends that are
Star
costumers.
Lord and Gamora, and they do the dance off and everything. So that's
Yeah. That's cool.
Thing is, I mean,
Yeah, we
with,
have that Paris.
with the Muppets thing, right? With the
Yeah.
Muppets thing, it is a Gen X, Gen Z thing, right? Because that's the age group. But then Gen X and Gen Z have got the spending power. We're the ones with the excess money, allegedly. So you know,
Not
we're
the
the
way you
ones.
just popped allegedly. In there.
But you know, we are the ones whose kids have left home or are leaving home, and you know, yeah, if we can get rid of them. So you know, we've got the money now to play with that we didn't have when we were 20, and what the 20-year-olds haven't got now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can
and
attest
when
that
you see-
I'm broke boy all the time.
Broke boy.
Yeah, but when
The
you
new
go to
Marvel
Disney,
hero.
and
you
Yeah.
save your ass off. You save your ass off for 1 year, 2 years. You go into Disney, you know exactly what you want and exactly
Oh
what you
no.
want to spend.
Oh
your
no, I
money
know
on.
exactly.
And
Oh
if,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not, if it's there, you'll spend it. If it's not there, you're not going to spend that money on something random, are you? You're going to bring it home with you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring it home. Yeah, like I don't. Yeah. Like I knew exactly what I wanted when I went, and I came home with pretty much everything I wanted. So I mean, you know, that would I know I'm kind of. But
Yeah.
like,
Did we lose Lewis?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah. But like again, it's another
Yeah,
thing as
it's
well
like,
with some of the
you know-
characters. Like the announced a few. When was it? It was like back end of last year that Star-Lord was going to be at Epcot. I don't know how long that was for, but they did this whole promo thing, and like
He
I've
wasn't very
never
good,
seen.
we saw him.
I was going to say I've never seen anyone interact with him, and then that was it. Like it was
He
just
was hanging
gone.
out outside Cosmic Rewind.
Oh, was there?
Mm.
Is that all it was? And was he not good? Was he not great?
He didn't really look like Star-Lord.
Well, that's like in front of Mission Breakout in DCA, they had the dance party stuff.
Yeah,
that
the dance
last
off.
maybe a month.
That was really fun.
Mm.
I think they still have that though.
Do they?
With
I haven't
Gamora,
seen anybody
yeah.
post about it.
We've had that a few times at Disneyland Paris, but
Yeah,
it
I was trying to find-
loses some of it because you have
Oh, we're losing.
you have
Sun's breaking.
Star-Lord talking French and Gamora speaking English. So it
Your
gets a
internet's
bit.
cutting out there.
Yeah.
Sam. I was
Yeah,
trying to
know.
find
I'm
the
gonna-
D23. Oh. The D23.
James is probably
announcement of the
streaming a game
Hulkster
upstairs or
thing,
something.
because when they first brought him out on stage, like the preview, the arm had white fur on it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was thinking that would be a cool thing if they were trying to make a Herald Yeti walking around.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know why that changed into a Hulk, but
Yeah.
you could have both of these things, you know?
Oh, yeah, you could. Yeah.
Or you can have the Wampa and the Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, yeah. There's so many possibilities for what they could do, but it's just a matter.
And of course,
doing-
the walking around thing in Pandora that we were talking about the other day too.
Yeah,
that was a cool suit too. And it's kind of the same thing. So
yeah,
I don't understand why they don't have people walking around in Pandora.
Yeah, but
no, I don't. No, I don't. They should have
Money.
like they used to though.
Oh,
They
yeah.
used to have RDA agents in the suits, didn't they, before COVID?
Yeah, but they don't now.
They don't now. No, I didn't see anyone walking around, and they should have like friggin' Na'vi walking around. That'd be sick.
And it's a little harder because they're so skinny. And
Oh, yeah,
Well, look at Megatron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you look at Megatron, it's like, how does anybody fit in there?
Yeah. No, because they do it with what's that lady called? The plant person at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Divine, that's it. Like that'd be
Divine.
the same kind of
plant person.
Yeah, the same kind of thing you need for a Na'vi, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Same
You
kind
don't have
of
to walk around. They could like loiter.
loiter. Yeah, exactly. That's
And I know the perfect person to hire to play a Na'vi person.
Yeah, Emmy.
Emmy, yeah.
Elf.
Here's like a test.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah, he's on stilts. It's the same as the Wookiee.
Yeah.
When you build a Wookiee.
Tiny
you're on
heads.
stilts. Or Dave, who does his Warhammer 40k people. I know a few friends that costume big characters like that. And Dave
Yeah.
Roth does a Warhammer 40k, big.
Giant shoulders and
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
and he's a big guy. I mean, he's like your height.
And I remember, Kenny was showing us pictures of the MegaCon and some of those characters that are in that.
Oh, some of those
ginormous-
characters are cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're in
Yeah.
that suit and everything. It's like,
Yeah.
I want to do that.
It's like our friend Evan, he's built 3 or 4 full-size Wookiees. I mean, yeah, they're expensive to build, but for something like Disney, that's not expensive.
Oh, mate,
Yeah, yeah.
Build a Wookiee
Look,
for less
chill.
for about 800 quid. That's not a lot
remember
of money.
Oh, mate, they'll find that in the sofas. Like,
Exactly. So why don't we have, Roman characters on, big characters? They could do a group and have
The
them
Boba
roaming around.
Fett character, I remember when I met him over at Disneyland when he was in Tomorrowland, and I saw his costume and everything, and I'm like, I can make that costume. It doesn't look that hard to make. That
It's not that hard to make.
yeah,
got one.
well, and he was little. I was like, I thought Boba Fett was supposed to be bigger
He is.
It's a very exciting day. We are
because I was
ready.
taller than him,
It's basically a giant
and he's wearing the whole suit.
The hands.
Yeah.
That's
look how cool these look, man.
This is like the ectoskeleton from
but these are actually suits that have been
From
developed
Avatar.
by the scientists.
Yeah, these are the RDA agents. Like
They've got
the
static ones.
The plant life.
They've
Oh,
got
yeah.
They've got like 2 or 3 of static versions of those. There is no
Yeah.
guy roaming.
No, but there used to be.
And their
Yeah, this
experience
guy.
of what it's like to be on this.
Yeah, that one guy.
Yeah, that's it. The only one.
Yeah, he was probably only out
digitally,
once.
The
He's
end
big,
result of
yeah.
the collaboration between my team and Lightstorm Entertainment. They delivered to us a 3D
How cool
model.
is
My
that?
job was to
Yeah,
I
but
want
like,
that.
why-
just to- I want to
and
go
really
outside
make it
and
functional for
shovel
us
snow in
to
that thing.
see
Yeah,
what is on the
yeah.
screen, be
Yeah, but like,
creative,
why
visual,
make that
and
for like a
full scale in
one-time
real life
thing?
is the payoff.
I know.
Like,
I don't think they do it for a one-time thing. It just winds up being a one-time thing, and then it goes into storage.
Yeah, but why though?
Because you get the upper boss guy saying, "Hey, we can't have that. It's gonna cost too much."
Costs too much for one run. It's
the guy
They
that
hire a guy to ride around in it.
yeah.
or they hire a guy and they
In
pay
his
him minimum
contract-
wage like they do with everyone else.
And building on it.
Disney
Anyone
cheap
can
out.
get in
Contract is
that
different than I think their contract is different than like the regular cast members that put you on a ride or sell popcorn or something like that. These
Yeah,
guys
I
are
get
a
that.
little
I
different.
get that, but it can't be that much by being like a character, right?
The thing
I
is,
don't
is that
know.
Because that had class as a
It's a
character.
union, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's a union that does it. So
there's so many talented cosplayers, costumers that build stuff like that for
So speaking
a
of
fraction of the
talented-
cost. So why can't they do it?
Speaking of talented things, Stan Winston Studios, which became Legacy Effects,
yeah,
did this at Comic-Con 11 years ago.
yeah. Look how cool that is.
Oh wow!
And that's
And that's a guy
11
in
years ago. A Wired magazine. I used to have those magazines.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
That's just a guy in stilts.
Yeah,
Yeah, but exactly. It's just a guy in
If
still.
you could do that, and
cool
this was 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah, so there's no reason why they can't do it.
No, and you can do it better these days.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Oh yeah, the
that's great.
technology's there by like.
Well, like
100% better.
it's like the Megatron one because that's also old. That's been there at Universal forever.
Yeah.
At least the Universal in Hollywood.
Yeah, it's the
Back
same.
in 2015 or whatever, I remember seeing Megatron.
Yeah, I can't remember when the Transformers ride opened in Orlando, but they've been meeting and greeting outside there since it opened.
Yeah, since that ride opened. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think this came about because they were doing the Iron Man, and they were trying to
right.
actually make that suit.
Yeah.
Which the first movie did have
right.
half
The
of
big
it
one.
anyway. Had Robert Downey Jr. in an actual suit.
Yeah, because they still use some practical.
Some,
But
yeah.
I've got friends that have built Iron Men, and that walk around. He walks
Yeah.
around in.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's just like if you could have done that back then, why do
can't
we
you
not
do
have
that?
it today in the parks? It
Yeah,
makes no sense at all.
No.
Yeah.
Especially now, if Universal is do some of that stuff. I mean, again, I hope they do push Disney to do more.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely. Like they need to.
Probably with Disney, it's probably money and legality stuff.
But it's like, it's exactly what we keep saying. The money comes from your parks. Put the
Yep.
money back into the parks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't keep spending it
Exactly
on stupid movies that don't make money.
Surely, the more money they invest in the parks, the more people are going to want to return. Like Kenny was talking yesterday, wasn't he, when we were on about the survey they did, and a lot of people said they're not going to revisit the parks again in the next year because of the cost.
Yeah.
But surely, if they invested more money and put new exciting stuff in the parks, then it would give people a reason to come back.
And give people a reason to spend that money. Yeah.
Especially back east at Walt Disney World, because it's so much different than Disneyland.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But this all rolls back into character interactions. If you had this kind of stuff, what kind of interactions would you have with the guests? Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. It'd be
not
so
just photo
cool.
ops, but like you could do all kinds of things.
If you
yeah.
watch some of the videos of Megatron dissing
Oh, I
people
have,
at
yeah.
Universal,
Oh yeah, that's so good.
it's
That's
so
cool.
funny.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
most of that is just him joking around or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about SeaWorld and the Tom, the mime. Like, just have somebody walking around telling jokes. I mean, whatever.
He doesn't even tell jokes because he's a
Yeah,
mime.
mime, yeah, but he does funny things,
But watching him do his thing is just really
Oh, he's
funny.
hilarious. They've got one in Florida that does it. It's similar.
If they could do that, there's no reason Disney couldn't do that with some character.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just mind blowing that they don't see that.
Yeah. Oh man. Well,
Or they see it and they're like, "Yeah, we don't need that. We're making
And
enough money on
That's
parking."
even worse to me. Like, oh, we don't care.
yeah.
You,
It
you
is.
should care. You should care how people are seeing your parks these days.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like
Not just the parks, but seeing the
They're
the
not
the
looking at
leadership.
they're not they're not there at the park. They're looking at pieces of paper with numbers
Right.
on it. So
Oh yeah, and that's exactly what it was. And I think it was Chris Provost who was like, they're just trying to appeal to stockholders all the time. That's exactly what it is.
Well,
Like, they
that's the problem. Is the stockholders are the ones dictating.
yeah, exactly that. But because their numbers are always going up, and they're always trying to amend those numbers to go higher, essentially the guest experience is going down, but the
guess
numbers
what?
are going
If you
up.
had better park experiences, you would make more money because that's where your money comes from.
Well,
It's like the other day, when they did that thing about
know this.
They're saying, oh, we're concerned about the price of stuff going up. And Jay
I
said,
showed that image yesterday.
Yeah, he said they're going to put the price up in a couple of days after saying they're concerned about the price going up. And lo and behold,
a couple days
exactly
later,
what
oh,
they did.
we're putting the prices up.
Yeah.
It's like every year or half a year they do it. Every half year.
Oh yeah.
Every 6
But
months.
they throw out this thing, and I'm like, this is complete fluff. They're just trying to butter you up, and then the next week we're raising prices. Well, thought you were concerned about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you're not. Of course not.
No.
It's going to get to the point very soon where your standard family cannot afford to go to a Disney park.
That's what the fluff thing was all about. It
Yeah.
literally said that you can't. That's what they were concerned about, is they were pricing people out.
Yeah.
But they're pricing their middle income families out. Lower income families got zero chance of ever hitting a Disney park now. Whereas before, stay at a Disney resort, you could stay off site, you could buy
Well, that's what I mean. Even the value resorts are so expensive.
Yeah.
Like at Disney Worlds, like I'm not giving the exact numbers, but it was like it was close to like 2.7 for me for 2 weeks on property. Like it wasn't that, but it was round about that.
Yeah.
Don't start Sam off on prices.
Well, plus if you're coming from,
And that's for a value resort. That was all-star music. That's like the lowest of the low. That was all-star music. If I went to stay at Pop or like Art of Animation, which bearing in mind,
It's
our
also a
still
value
resorts was close to 3.2.
hey,
And they're value resorts. So I stayed at the lowest of the low, and I'm like, well, I'm literally
And that's just paying for you. If you had someone else, and 1 or 2 kids, that's like quadrupling the price. So for you to go on holiday for 2 weeks,
exactly.
Well,
When we went in 2011, there was 11 of us. It must have been like a grand each because it was 11,000 for 11 of us to stay on property. We stayed at All Star Sports for like 2 nights, but then we got upgraded to Caribbean Beach. So we were staying in, where were we? Was it Jamaica? I think it was Jamaica. I think we stayed in Jamaica, but we were there for the rest of the time, and we like no extra charge. We got like pixie dusted or whatever. But like it's just crazy how expensive it is, even for a value resort. Like they need to lower them price, and that's with our deals in the UK as well, like to stay on property.
See, and then like Joe, he's got, Joe, his wife and the 2 kids.
Yeah.
And they live in Southern California. So for them to just go for 1 day, it's cost them so much money. And then
they don't even need the hotel.
What?
And they don't even need a hotel.
Yeah, they don't even need the hotel, but just to go for 1 day is costing them tons of money. And then on top of that, of course, they want to make sure they hit every single ride. So,
and as I think Shaz was saying this the other night too. So normally, you don't even use your hotel except for sleeping.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Like I understand the value
and the pool,
of the resort,
nice.
and you got the pool and whatever else, but most people don't even use that. So
no. That's it.
I mean,
last time I stayed on
I
site,
just need a bed, a shower, and a TV.
It last on
I just
site was
sleep in the car.
2019, and
I
we
honestly
paid in
wholly.
all-star
I don't.
music,
Yeah.
and we got it for £80 a night off Booking.com.
That's cheap. Yeah, that is cheap, to be fair.
I think somebody needs to have one of those Japanese hotels where it's just like a little tiny room to sleep in.
I'd totally stay in that.
Yeah,
It's called
I
a
mean,
bar.
like, put it by the parks where it's not
Yeah.
a resort. It's just a room to sleep in. That's all you need.
Well, when we went for our first trip in February, that we, you know, the one that we've been waiting for like 8 years to go back together, we stayed in the Super 8 on International Drive, and it cost us $50 a night, and it literally was. I mean, it was the room was massive, but it was like just like a cheap motel. That's good enough, but a lot of people would turn their nose up at that. But it had done. I'd stay.
Oh no, like it does the trick. Like you just want somewhere to sleep, somewhere to shower in the morning, and then you're done. You're ready to go.
Yeah, but you don't want like bed bugs and.
Well, that's the thing.
Well, no,
As long as
obviously
it's, like,
you want it
clean
to
and
like
not
that.
you want it to be clean,
crap
obviously. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's without saying. Like,
Oh, she's gone again.
Yeah,
But it was. I mean, there were some people that we done a review of the room. Some people are like, "Ooh, why would you stay there?" I was like, because we're literally just sleeping here. We don't need it for anything else.
Yeah.
no, exactly.
I can understand if your whole family, then the whole resort thing makes sense. You know, you
That's
want
okay.
to
You didn't-
obviously.
When I took Em when she was small, I stayed on site, but that was just because it was just me and her, and it was easier.
Yeah, yeah.
But I only stayed on site because we had free dining in the UK, and it was proper like full dining.
Yeah.
And I had a really good deal because we go
Yeah.
in February when it's low season, and they want people to go. Otherwise, there's
Yeah.
no way
Yeah.
I would have paid to stay on site. It's just obscenely expensive. It's a
Oh,
waste
it
of
is
money.
absolutely. Yeah. I think
I'd
when I
rather
go
spend
back.
money on Star Wars merch.
Yeah, I think when I go back to Florida, I think I'm going to stay on iDrive, and I think that's just going to be the shout, unless I fucking win the lottery or something. Like,
Well, I mean,
Maybe if you win the lottery, you're going to buy a house out there, so tax is fine.
yeah, well, there you go then. Yeah, we've got an Airbnb coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be saying,
Disney Magic Zach's bed. Or was it Disney Magic Zach's sack?
Oh, God's sake.
Lake Buena Vista is great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Rosen.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I've heard really good stuff about the roads and in, to be fair. Yeah.
We loved it.
Mm.
Yeah, it was but yeah, I mean the Super 8, the room was actually bigger than any of the on-site rooms I've been in. It was
Yeah,
huge.
it was huge.
Oh, wow, nice. That's good then.
Huge.
Nice, nice. Yeah.
So quick
it's-
before we leave, do you want to talk about Star Wars night?
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead.
It's so exciting.
Okay, bye.
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we're meeting you guys on the 6th of May. So and that's the last day for Star Wars night, correct?
It's the last one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's going to be fun. Where they actually closed the park at, I believe, was it 9 or 8 or something?
They close it at 9 for guests.
9. Yeah.
We get in at 6. I think.
Yeah, we can get in at 6. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it goes on till 1 o'clock in the morning.
So you best
Nice.
be awake, Steve, because we're
Oh,
staying.
yeah.
till the end.
Yeah.
I can do it. I
As long as
think.
he sleeps till 5 at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He stayed up till
Steve
1 o'clock
sleeps all day.
yesterday morning, so he should be all right.
It should be okay.
You just won't see him the next day until. Like,
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
that's okay.
I'll meet you for lunch
get
the
the,
next
um,
day.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll probably do the same thing. So
Yeah.
I'm so jealous I can't come in May. Still wounded about that.
It's going to be pretty good because they've got. I mean, we've got new
Well, that-
fireworks. There's a new
Yeah,
projection
that fireworks
show.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
new
a
food.
list of foods that Sam we need.
Oh
to
yeah,
eat,
some
right?
of that stuff looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe next time. Hopefully the food thing will be out. We can talk about that.
Yeah.
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 The crispy chicken bao buns look really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can get the bao buns
Hideaway.
over at Tropical Hideaway. Yeah.
Mm.
They're really
And there's
good too.
Loads
I've
of
had
cool
them.
new merch as well.
Yes.
New
Yeah.
merch.
Yeah.
Like
And
that Forward
new
jersey.
pins, Shaz.
Oh yeah, new pins.
So far, they've released. There's a droid popcorn bucket and a Darth Vader sipper.
Steve's already got. Steve's already got the
has.
sipper.
Yeah.
I think it's the same one. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks the same.
Yeah.
It looks
yeah,
the
they
same.
just come. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they're available now. They're
Oh,
they're
for
not
season of the Force.
exclusive. Yeah, they're not exclusive for the party nights, so they haven't released anything exclusive for the party night.
I got that Darth Vader one before Galaxy's Edge even opened. I got it at Tomorrowland Terrace. Yeah. And there's so I have a Chewie, Darth Vader, and Captain Phasma.
My Han Solo one was before Galaxy's Edge has even been mentioned. So
oh wow!
I do know that as soon as we land, Sam, I need to go and buy that Boba sweater.
Jersey.
Jersey
thing. That Bourbon jersey.
Baseball jersey.
Boba jersey, yeah.
Must have it.
Oh yeah, that looks cool. Yeah. That Stitch one looks cool as well that they've got.
No, stuff that. I didn't need the Boba one. Don't care about anything else.
It's Star Wars night.
The first thing that's going to be purchased when we get there is that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is all jargon to me. I know. I'll get there eventually. Back end of the year, I'll be all right with
we're all talking about Star Wars, Zach, not Stitch. And
listen, be thankful I'm on the Marvel train, guys. Okay.
Yeah, he won't be on the Star Wars train until later in the year when he's finished the Marvel stuff.
Yeah. Like July.
But I mean, the fact you can watch the main fireworks, but in Galaxy's Edge with different music,
and it's different. Yeah, that's really cool. I like the way they've done it.
I have that on my channel. I think that's that fireworks show.
Cool. It's just going to be so good. I'm really
yeah.
Because what's so neat is to be standing by the Falcon and seeing the fireworks like shoot up above the Falcon. And
I bet.
So cool.
Yeah.
Plus, they've got obviously they're bringing Luke into Galaxy's Edge of
the backside of Luke with Archie.
They haven't announced all the characters and the photo ops yet, though, have they? So you're still waiting.
No.
Let's be a Boba.
No. And I mean,
it's gonna be Django.
That'll do.
I mean,
a Mandalorian that isn't Din will be good.
As long as there is no Jar Jar showing up, I'm good.
Jason's favorite. There he comes. Ready.
Did my microphone go?
Yeah, there he is.
No.
It was like last year's merch. They had the not Boba Fett. They had the Jar Jar baseball cap that everyone went mad for. You know, Jar Jar, why are you doing this?
That's funny.
Oh. But yeah, I solved the internet problem. I'm actually on my phone.
She was like a woman possessed buying those tickets, and of course, I was on a plane coming home from Germany, and I was paying for them. She was coordinating her buying them with me.
Is that the first time you bought something on a plane flying over?
We were pushing back. I was waiting to take off, so I was waiting for the thing to flash up on my phone to say I will approve this transaction. Yeah, all right, we got them, and we had to buy them for the 6th because Jason had already bought his.
Yeah,
because you told me what day, so
I did. I know, but you could buy yours a day early.
It's good because it's the last day. It's a Tuesday.
Your microphone, dude. You're like
He's
so
on
loud.
he's on his. You're on your camera mic again. It's gone spazzy. Yeah. Did it yesterday.
The only day so far that's sold out is the 4th.
Yeah,
that makes sense because it's actual Star Wars, isn't it?
Yeah, but we can't go on the 4th because
it's got to be your hub.
Yeah.
But
at least you're going on Revenge of the 6th, you know. There you go.
No,
that's Revenge of the 5th.
It's Revenge of the 5th.
What's the other? What's the 6th one then?
Nothing.
There's one for 6, isn't there?
Yeah, it's Sith.
Yeah, Revenge of the 5th. Revenge of the 6th.
The 5th. No, the 5th is a Sith.
I'm sure there's one. Return of the 6th. There you go. Is that it? Return of the Jedi. Is that one?
Whatever. We're going on the bloody 6th, okay?
Yeah, we're going on the 6th, which is final day.
My biggest concern is what Disney bound do I wear for the 6th? For my Boba for the 6th and Ahsoka for the 4th, or the other way around?
I don't know.
I have still got to go through my Star Wars.
It's we should do Order 66.
I'm gonna wear my Watto costume.
Hey, Annie.
Now I can't hear you. You're so low. All right, let's just let's end this thing.
All right, bye.
2 hours. So
Zach doesn't care anymore because we're talking about Star Wars. He doesn't get it.
Yeah.
It's like whatever.
The stars don't even fight, man. It's bullshit.
Don't break, Steve, please.
I don't see stars
right.
fighting.
Thanks everybody for watching.
My mama said the
Don't
stars
forget our
fight and
trivia
she
game
lied to me.
Next Sunday.
yeah,
not
trivia
this
game.
Sunday, not tomorrow. The following Sunday, the 23rd, is our trivia game.
Mhm.
So we got great prizes. Super
What are
easy
the
to
prizes?
play.
Is it a surprise?
What's that?
It's a
What
surprise.
are the prizes, or are they surprise?
Because
Don't
I
know
haven't
what
Surprise, surprise, prize.
It's a surprise.
I haven't taken the photos yet, so
Surprise! Prize.
yeah,
Surprise prize.
I have to do that this week. So.
We don't even know what you're getting. Good luck.
I mean, I have stuff. I got tons of stuff.
He's got
Like,
a
I just
massive
ordered a
pile
couple
of
more.
prizes.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, thanks again, everybody, for joining us and watching and chatting. And take it away, Jace.
and be sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends and family. Comment below. Let us know your thoughts on everything we talked about. And hopefully we'll see you in trivia and or in our weekly ride through videos every Friday night.
Friday
And
night. Yep.
we also have more movie reviews coming out.
Yeah.
Just like every other Tuesday.
And this Friday is the Jungle Cruise from Disneyland.
There you go.
Yes.
And then hopefully we'll have another Concilium in. We'll do it every other Saturday, I guess. For now, we'll see how it goes.
Yep.
Hopefully, the Star Wars food will be out by then.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Either
great.
way, I think a food subject's probably good with the
because I'm
DCA
hungry.
thing coming out. So
Sam likes food, don't you, Sam?
I love food too.
like
So does Diego.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Jolly Holiday Bakery reopens by the
Oh
time.
yeah, there you go. There's
What is it you want from that? You've been banging on about that bloody thing for.
There's a lot of good stuff. Well, I mean, a lot of that stuff is also available in other sections too. But
Isn't that the place where you
They
do
sell
the
cake,
tour?
Sam.
They do
Oh,
sell
that's
cake.
why. That's answered my question. They sell cake.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. See.
Yeah.
Cake for the
All right. Well, again, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.